this is Mary Minecraft, and welcome to my slime-infested world. Yay. Well, anyway, sorry for the long break, but today I am doing a tutorial for how to make spheres, and circles, and ellipses, and ellipsoids, and toruses, and on and on and on, in Minecraft. So, normally it's hard to, make a sphere, like that one instead. It's kind of hard to figure out how to make a sphere. So this one I've made so many times I kind of remember. But though when it becomes to big spheres, like I don't know, like 100 blocks in size, it's gonna be a bit hard to figure out how to make it. So that's why I wanted to show you this this page. It is called Plots Modular Selection. Website is plotz.co.uk, and you can use it to make spheres, ellipsoids, toruses, ellipses, and more. But before you use it, I have a warning to you. I want you to make sure that you properly illuminate your spheres or circles or ellipsoids or toruses. Because if you don't, something like this would happen. And let's see. Let's get an zombie. Wait, did I hear a silverfish? So just be careful of how to illuminate your spheres, and it should be quite easy. So let's just get on this place and just oh, that's good. By dropping into the void. Tip, never do that. Well, anyway, how to make, and let's say we want to make, I don't know, a torus then, not a sphere. Then how this works is first you have the diameter of your torus. It can be anything from 4 to 256. Or actually, it can be anything from, just 4. As you can see, and there is also your thickness, which actually you can have more thickness as your torus becomes bigger. The more thickness you have, the more big and roomy the inside is. But also it means more blocks to place, which might or might not be good for you. So let's try making, I don't know, a sphere with diameter 15. So, as you can see, there is steps on the other side that lets you navigate through the steps of building a torus. And there is also stuff like zooming in. This actually just gives you back to the normal thing. And if you click this, you will see a 2D thing, 2D picture with it actually shows you the numbers. For example, it shows you the outside and the inside numbers. See, so in this inside, it'll just be like a 3x3 square on its side. Outside, it'll be 3 blocks, then two blocks, and like a L shape, then another 3 blocks, and that'll be 1/4 of the sphere. And you can just copy that 4 times. So let's try making that with this sea lantern. Well, actually, it doesn't really matter which block you use, but I just like using sea lantern. So yeah, as you can see, so we are finished. Wait, what? Wait, and make sure to double check sometimes, because you might make a mistake like I did. Well, normally you won't make as stupid mistakes that I did. But yeah, and also remember to check the thickness of the sphere. Then just do your thing. And then after you've done that, you can just fill the space between in. You can see if you don't look closely, you might find any weird spots. That would probably be a mistake. So it is like a good thing to make sure that you didn't make any mistakes before going on and putting all the blocks in and going on to the next step. So as you can see, these things, they have the insides open, and these gray things mean, man, I'm really bad at explaining stuff. I'm just saying things and stuff. Well, anyway, these gray blocks, light gray blocks, represent the blocks they placed before, like last layer. These dark gray blocks will represent the blocks I have to place right now. So yes, like I said before, this sphere is like an inside that the inside is hollow. So make sure to light it up after you finish building it. Or like I said before, you're gonna have a zombie infection. Sorry about that. Oops. Just don't mind that, please. I'm just explaining things while I'm doing this, but if you can, as you can see, there's actually two ways to do this place right here. Like, it's not really connected, but how to do it, there's two ways. First, you can just do it on both sides, then it'll automatically be connected without having you to do anything. Or you can use a placeholder block. Well, actually, why am I even saying this? You probably know this. Well, sorry if you don't know this and you're feeling terribly off. I'm sorry about that misunderstanding. And as you can see, it just gets bigger and bigger until a certain point. It's easier to see in this. Then it just wraps back in. And why is there a hole there? Oh yeah, it's a torus. As you can see, if you reach a certain point to the middle, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, the ellipse or sphere or whatever you're building will stop expanding. And it'll just repeat what happened. You can see sometimes it's easier to build than other times. For example, this 2-length one right here, you can actually place it on other blocks. Yeah, sometimes you're lucky, sometimes you're not. But if you actually somehow, instead of just like watching it and like just copying it exactly, actually memorize it sequence, then it might be a bit easier for you. Because after a certain point where, like I said before, it stops, it's gonna just be curved back in and repeat the other steps. As you can see, this is like the place. After this, it starts to curve back in. So this place is actually quite easy. You just have to stack up the block. But if it's big, easy stuff like stacking up blocks will be quite a pain for anyone except people who are using World Edit, which would be quite easy for this, and they probably have no purpose at all to watch this video except saying, that's why you have to get World Edit. Please don't do that. There's people who don't like getting mods or whatever World Edit is. But I'm pretty sure it's a mod. Sorry if I'm wrong. As you can see, after this it loops back in, but you can actually just look at the things below, and as you saw, I didn't check on. At first I didn't check. So now I'm just getting confused. See, it's easy to remember a sequence. As you can see, we're almost done there, and this is the final one. 1 1 3 2 2 3 1 1. Now you can just look at the bottom and oops. And also don't forget to do the middle like I did. Because if you do forget to do the middle, that's quite annoying. And as you can, it might be easier to do the actual building first, then do the middle later, which is kind of mean saying that this isn't the real building. But meh, it isn't really the real building. And or because that's easier and they just do the outside later. Or there's people doing exactly the opposite. Like they do the outside first because that's the most annoying part. Then they can just do the rest with ease. I hate it when that happens. No, I'm not talking about that thing. I'm using a Windows 10, if you're wondering, and to not bother you with my personal thing, because this is the thing that I also usually use. So not to annoy you and make you wonder like what the heck is that kind of thing. I'm trying my best to just stop it. Don't show you that. So if you really mind, do not pause the video and try to figure out what I did. Although probably even if I said that, there's probably people that didn't care to look until this point and probably looking right at it right now at this very second. I hate timing. As you can see, so you can just easily make torches and stuff just with looking at a internet template, and you can make donuts. Actually, to say the truth, you can probably actually make donuts and just use the color and make donuts and have a donut store. And maybe you can have an entrance like this. Although probably the entrance inside wouldn't look like this though. Well, thank you for watching Meme Minecraft, and again, I'm kind of sorry that there was a big gap between the last video, but if I can, I'll be back on track soon, so thank you.